Hi everyone, this is Karen from the Historical Society of Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. In this video, we're going to be talking about the history behind a local tavern in Lafayette Hill. Many people in the community of Lafayette Hill referred to this tavern as the Lafayette Tavern. It was originally established in 1732 and is located on what is now 646 Germantown Pike in Lafayette Hill. Originally, the tavern was known as the 3 Tons Inn. Now, it is important to remind you that 3 Tons Inn was actually a relatively popular name. There are other inns in other areas that use the same name, and there's also a community in Upper Dublin known as 3 Tons, but they're all completely separate institutions. So you may be thinking, well, it was originally known as 3 Tons, why do so many people refer to it as the Lafayette Tavern? Well, this is because it's located in Lafayette Hill, which got its name from General Marquis de Lafayette during the Battle of Barren Hill, which happened in that community. On May 20th in 1778, there was a battle around St. Peter's Church, which was right next to, and to this day, is still next to the tavern. There's actually a historical marker outside of the church to this day in 2023 that mentions the history of that battle that was fought at that site. General Washington had ordered General Lafayette to head towards Philadelphia to see what the British were up to and figuring out whether or not the British were planning to evacuate the city. They also wanted to know if the British were planning to attack the Continental Army, which was at Valley Forge at this time. Lafayette was given charge of roughly 2,200 American soldiers, and 50 Oneida scouts accompanied them as well on their investigation in Barren Hill to see what the British were up to. Thanks to the Oneida and American scouts that went out ahead of the main part of Lafayette's army, they were able to realize that the British were aware of their position, and they were able to provide ambushes and cover so that Lafayette could organize a successful retreat back across Matson's Ford. Due to their efforts, they were able to save 1/5 of the entire Continental Army's forces that day. And many historians say that this could have been a really pivotal moment had Lafayette not been able to retreat thanks to his scouts. We're not sure exactly when the tavern's name changed, but we know it officially became the General Lafayette Inn sometime after this battle at Barren Hill, and it is believed to have been named after General Lafayette. It was known by this name from roughly the post-revolution all the way up to 2010. The community around it also saw a lot of name changes due to this battle at Barren Hill. In 1883, the local post office changed its name from Barren Hill to Lafayette Hill. In 1958, the tavern was actually scheduled for demolition to make way for a new gas station. The owner at the time, Ludwig Zakiewicz, apologies if I mispronounced the last name, stepped in and stopped the demolition from happening, and thankfully he did so because the tavern still survives to this day in 2023. In the 1990s, there was a lot of restoration work that was done to the site, and they also included the addition of a microbrewery on site. From 2013 to 2016, it was known as the Barren Hill Tavern and Brewery. It was said to be very similar to the original General Lafayette Inn as far as food and the atmosphere was concerned. They tried to keep a lot of the original tavern the same. From 2017 to 2020, the tavern became known as the General. Before opening as the General, all of the brewing equipment was removed, and they offered American cuisine with a twist, their twist being a sushi bar. Today, the tavern is known as Mission Capitalist Club, and it's a private members-only business club that still is around to this day in 2023. So the building is still there, the same building that was built in 1732. It's undergone a lot of changes, but its history survives to this day. If you want to learn more about the actual Battle of Barren Hill, we have made a video about that as well, and I will provide that in the description section below. You can also find it on our YouTube channel. If you like these videos, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can be notified when a new video is released. The Historical Society of Montgomery County, Pennsylvania is a private nonprofit library and museum located in Norristown, Pennsylvania. We rely on the support from our volunteers, members, community, and viewers like you. Your support allows us to continue creating these videos to make history fun and accessible to the public. If you would like to donate to continue helping us make these videos, you may do so by following the link in the description section below, which will take you to our main website. Thank you so much for your support, and we will look forward to seeing you in a future video.